Testing. Blah, blah. Then we're all set. Aloha, chirps. Hi again. Now doing your stream for the visual novel, My Dear Prince by Ebi-hime. And I hope you enjoyed part 1. I'm kind of bummed that, there was a portion where my 3D model unfortunately froze, but I was still being recorded. I was still reading it. So I guess that, if anyone just listens to it, it's there. I am going to enjoy the beautiful art and the dialogue. But without further ado, let's get into part 2. And for anybody new or any returning chirps, I hope you're having a beautiful and lovely day. And even though it's been the past few days since, Happy New Year. Alright, without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? So quick recap, or the premise is, there's this pink-haired girl named Momoka. She's kinda spoiled and a little short-sighted, but she seems to be opening up, seeing her faults, and she daydreams about finding her true love, or prince in this case. And she and her family, they live on this island, Omorashia. I forgot how to pronounce it, but the pronunciation of that name might fluctuate each time I see it. But they live on this island filled of rabbits and small community, and she works at this I guess coffee make cafe. And then she was told, hey, by her father that the dad's friend is sending his daughter over to stay because the guy has had a vacation in quite a while. And so, Momoka has some bunk beds, share a room with this girl named Aoi, who came from Tokyo. And I think something started to blossom there. And let me make sure I'm screening. There's nothing like wake up to a freshly made breakfast. And then he said to Otto, hopefully I can keep up with the speed. Why, thank you. I'm glad you tried my food so much, Aoi. It's delicious. Super delicious. Aoi is tacking her fried fish with her chopsticks as though Fredo regained centuries of slare off her plate into the kitchen sink. Bowls and dishes from last night are soaking. But if that did come to pass, it would be horrifying. It's a good thing my life is so decidedly mundane. This fish is amazing. It's so fresh, it feels like it could swim right off my plate. I hope not. Let's not tempt fate. Well, that would be rather boring. Dad laughs, his eyes twinkling in the corners in a way that probably made Kaho and half the women on Omorishima swoon. You don't need to worry, Aoi. I picked the fish up this morning. While you and Momoka was still snoozing, that's definitely dead. I guarantee it. Huh? You went to the supermarket that early. Well, the fishmongers actually. Their fish tends to be fresher. Apparently it was caught a couple of hours ago. Wow. You really went above and beyond. I appreciate it. We have to go so far out of your way for me. I don't want to be a bother. It isn't a bother. I already said, no offers too much for Seiji's daughter. Dad says Seiji's daughter with such reverence. You always think he was talking about the Pope or something. Little does my father know that Seiji's blessed daughter kept me awake half the night, thanks to her snoring. Well, he's friendly, you know. She's not without her flaws, which, depending on how you look at, might be a good thing. I was starting to get scared she was too perfect. Since Omorashima's an island, we have an abundance of fine fish. It'd be a waste not to show you some of our local delicacies, now that you're here. I'm not the best cook out there. And it will be hard-pressed to make this porgy taste bad. I think you're selling yourself short. When it comes to cooking, you must be something of a genius. If you serve me this much food, I'm going to eat and eat and eat. Then we'll be able to fit it on the boat back home. Well, I wouldn't want to sabotage your career as a sportswoman. Good food is important, but we need to enjoy these things in moderation. It's hard to be moderate in this household. Such a nice change in the instant meals I'm used to eating. I'm getting spoiled. The savory miso soup, the saltiness of the fish, the fluffy white rice. It feels like I'm in heaven. Dad laughs, evidently pleased by Ali's enthusiasm. I was finding myself laughing too. I'm so tired. I can't bring myself to. I feel like a warm, reanimated corpse. I probably look like a corpse too. I didn't even want to look at myself in the bathroom mirror when I was brushing my teeth. Cause the sight of my own ghostly skin. So depressing. My eyes are stinging. I could probably feel the bags beneath them. I suppress a yawn. I rest my hand across my mouth. My fingers splayed. Sassy though I am, I have enough common sense to know to be impolite. Flash Ali, not so half masticated breakfast. Embarrassing too. I feel familiar tugging on the sleeve of my shirt. It's Mikon. Hey, Momoka. Mika sighs to me, a devilish little smile on her face. Why are you so sleepy? Man, no. Why are you so annoying? I hit my knuckle response with prompt. Mika's dropped this line inquiry, but of course it doesn't. Sometimes I think my little sister was born in the wrong era and wrong country. She's being a good witch hunter. Give her tenacity. She never fails to jump on opportunities to make me squirm. I think she loved torturing confessions out of poxmarked, plague-ridden lynches in 17th century Europe. She might have a sweet face, but she's still a sadist. It's not because of Ali, is it? No. I try to look unconcerned, but my cheeks start to redden despite myself. Why was you training so much body? Do you hate me too? It's totally because of Ali, isn't it? That little brat. She should know this sort topic. I guess I should stop thinking out loud, or I'll get suspicious. This has nothing to do with Ali. I'm just tired because I'm tired. Because you sit all night, staring at her. I wasn't staring at her! So, part of last night then. I shouldn't have let that slip. Why does that slip? You're more transparent than a jellyfish. It's another warm, sunny day, like all summer days on Omoshima. Chloe and I walk together along the beach. I inhale the salty sea breeze deeply, hoping it returns some of the color to my pale, washed-out cheeks. Along a cow's cafe looms before me. I need all the energy I need to get to work through it, especially given who I've been working with. Yuki doesn't work on Tuesdays. And her Steve, I'll be stuck with. It's been a while since I last saw you, Akima Momoka. I see you're looking as solid as ever. Oh ho ho ho. Not you. What are you thinking about that, my ass? Sure you'd be overjoyed in the presence of a lady such as myself. Perhaps if you observe me while I'm working, you might be able to learn a thing or two about the grace and decorum. Oh ho ho ho. I don't know if I call that laughter graceful. It's the total opposite of decorous too. It's a good thing the cafe hasn't opened yet, because I'm sure Saya's laughter would be cause enough for a complaint. It's so piercing, you could probably shatter glass. Jeez, it's way too early in the morning to deal with this girl. It's bad enough that she's in my class at school, but now I have to put up with her during the summer vacation too. Life is so unfair. Who's this, Momoka? Riley looks at Saya, perplexed, which is a perfectly natural response where Saya's concerned. Saya's a very unique person. She stands out a lot, particularly on a small island like Omoshima. Saya's already changed to her uniform, but she's customized with extra layers of lace and frills. She's wearing white, lacy stockings with matching garters, and her feet are encased in black shoes with wiggly high heels. Saya's shoes, much like her attitude, are completely unsuitable for her job, but things like this had never stopped Saya before. She thinks she's too good for trifling affairs like common sense. My. Saya increases her laughter when she looks at Ali, her eyes wide. Do you not know who I am, young man? No, I... Ali hastens to correct Saya, but Saya cuts across her, as she's prone to doing so. She never listens to anyone's wants or wishes, other than her own, which consequently means she's the absolute worst candidate for a waitress out there. She's even poorer at her job than I am, which is saying something. I see, must be new around here. I've not seen before. And Amashima being a small island, I pride myself on knowing the names and faces everyone in these parts. Everyone? Are you sure? You forget, I am a member of the landed gentry. It's my duty, as the one who's born with much, to pay attention to the needs of those who have little. You're not a member of the gentry, though. Your dad just owns a theme park. I guess Saya's family is landed in a sense, and they're low to boot, but not real nobles. This is a modern day Japan, not 18th century Europe. Don't interrupt, Momoka. I did not ask for your input. Judging by Saya's manner of speech, she totally thinks she was a princess or something. But she's not. She's only the daughter of a moderately successful businessman. Now, what is your name, young man? I'm Hattori Aoi, but Aoi is it? How wonderful it is to make your acquaintance. My name is Sarazawa Sawa, but you can call me Saya. I have lived on Amashima from a young age, and my father is the owner of the popular theme park, Moonland. You may have heard of it. Not really. Sorry. What? You never heard of Moonland? I don't know much about Amashima in general. I just got here yesterday. So, are you a holidaymaker? Not exactly. I'm going to be living here for a couple of weeks, so I thought I should get a part-time job to keep me busy. And you decide to work at the Seaside Cafe? It seems like good as any place. And my dad knows somebody who knows Mrs. Fujiwara. So, wonderful. I love men who aren't afraid of hard work. It's only through labor that we can improve ourselves, in those who are born perfect, such as I. Oh ho 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 ho! I wince. I'm only been talked at by rather. Sigh for 5 minutes and my eardrums are already starting to ring. I'm grateful Saya only works here a couple of times a week. Or, I go mad. I think Kyle purposely arranged Saya's shifts so she worked as little as possible over the summer. Saya's fairly enthusiastic about the concept of working. She thinks it builds character, but she's not very good at practice. She gets into arguments with customers on a regular basis, and she feels to do any cleaning. I'm surprised Kyle hasn't been fired yet. I mean, she can. Saya's has a lot of influence around here. If Saya is an option reducing your work hours, might be the best thing to sort things out. For that, I'm grateful. Thank you, Kaho, for sparing the sandy and my eardrums. Well, this is your first day on the job, Aoi. It's my second, actually. Is that so? You have to forgive me for not being here to welcome you yesterday. Then, I was otherwise engaged. Who taught you during my absence I'll receive adequate tutelage? Momoka did. Momoka? That's right. I shall eye you around. Do you have a problem with that? Yes, I certainly do. I do not mean to diminish your hard work, but you're hardly the most responsible employee One of the most reliable. Hi, Jordan. Are you dropping in? Good to see you. Good to see you. There. You're always getting orders mixed up, and nary a week goes by without you dropping something on the floor. Did she make a fool of herself yesterday, Aoi? Did she make a scene? Well, she did drop a strawberry parfait, but... Ha! I knew it. It is poor state of affairs that Momoka was assigned as your mentor. I must say, I feel really sorry for you. Why, you... I'm still kind of sleepy, but I'm not so tired I can't put thought in her place. You say I'm a bad waitress, and you're the one who poured that cup of freshly made coffee all over that customer's lap. Jordan says, right, yes, well, hopefully be back soon. Take care, Jordan. And again, thank you. That is because he did not address me with suitable respect. He was being far too familiar, call me sweetheart and darling, and then pinch my behind. I know I'm incredibly rich and beautiful and well-mannered, but that is no excuse to touch me so brazenly. That guy was a pervert, sure, but then you throw a cup of burning coffee over his crotch. I rather think I did. Men like that, with no sense of propriety, do not deserve to be breed. I decided great fair by drastically reducing a man's chances of having children. Not that any woman would want to have children with such a brute. The guy almost sued us. Kawa was afraid she had get taken to court. Why should I care? It means nothing to me. Besides, if that man had sued us, we'd be in no danger. My brother would take care of everything. He has friends in high places. Glad to hear it, Jordan. But it wasn't just a man. That was all. I overlook it. Honestly speaking, I think that guy deserved what he got too. But you argue with our customers and you never help with the washing up. Why would I do the washing up? I might break a fingernail. Your nails aren't important. Your job. Oh, do be quiet. You're causing a scene. I'm causing a scene. Quiet. I know you're jealous of me. Momoka, don't need to wear your envy quite so openly. It is most unbecoming. Now... Saya turns back to Ali, a sickly sweet spot on her pink lips, and takes hold of her hands. I pity for you having to put up with Momoka yesterday, but do not worry. I shall take it upon myself, like the Good Samaritan I am, to unteach you all the nonsense she has no doubt stuffed in your head with. Then I will show you the correct way of doing your job. This girl, she's talking about me like I'm not even here. Or worse, like I am here. My existence has much as worth as cockroaches. Does she really think that little of me? Please don't answer that. I already know the truth. Now, Aoi, pledge your allegiance to me. Under my instruction, you shall become an asset to the Seaside Cafe, and we from all over flock over here to see you. I'm sure with your good looks combined with my brains, that would be an unstoppable team. We shall be certain to make a lot of money. Well, I'm glad you want to help me, but I don't really know your, I don't know your instructions, did you say? Kao asked Momoka to look after me. I'm pretty sure with things are working out, you don't need to go that far for my sake. But I want to. I'm offered to aid you, Huawei, because I can see your untapped potential. That Momoka surely cannot. You are a true diamond in the rough, and I am far, far more accustomed to handling diamonds than Momoka ever could be. Oh, ho, 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 ho. What's going on? The break room door opens and Kao ambles out. In one hand, she holds a newspaper, and with the other, she's massaging her temple. Maybe she didn't get enough sleep last night. Like me, her looks smashed than usual, and she's yawning. Why is there such a ruckus out here? Why haven't you changed your uniforms, you two? The cafe's gonna open in 5 minutes. I know that. I was gonna get changed. And I got helped by this harpy. Harpy? Sayo stabs an accusatory finger in my direction. If I'm a harpy, Akiyama Momoka, then I surely think what you must be. But I shall hold my tongue for now. I know that you're lashing out like the child that you are. You are jealous of my brains and my beauty. But I despise you for your thoughtfulness. I should pay you instead. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Kahu massages her, scalps with her finger. She looks just as done with life as I feel, which is 100%. You girls, stop arguing. I don't want to drive any potential customers away. You need to get ready, and that's an order. Right, I'll do my best. Thank you, Aoi. At least I can rely on you. You can rely on me too. Oh, please, this is Fujiwara. May I be in charge of Aoi's instruction rather than the odious Momoka. Instruction? Yes, indeed. I've gathered from our discussion that Momoka was given the owner's task of teaching Aoi about the service industry. How can I abide such decision? Hey, wait a second. What's she going on about? Far be it from me to question your judgment, but I believe there's none more ill-suited to be a teacher than Momoka. She could barely accomplish her own duties, let alone oversee anyone else's. Hi, driver. Blah. Glad you can make it. And this lady here is Saya. And she's... I never thought I would say this, but she's actually more spoiled than Momoka. May I instruct Aoi for the duration of the day? Aoi will be beneficial to all parties involved. I can't believe she stuck up to Ko like that. Actually, no. I can't believe it. This is exactly the sort of thing Sai would say. As well as her family is, she can't afford any tact. Well, I don't mind who acts as Aoi's mentor, so as long as somebody does. I guess I'll leave this up to Aoi's discretion. It's the easiest way to settle this dispute. Aoi, would you rather work with Momoka or Saya? As if you need to ask, that should be obvious. Saya threads her arm through Aoi's and smiles. Let's go, my new apprentice. I shall give you a guided tour of the cafe, and then... But Aoi shrugs Saya away. Nobody shrugs Saya away on the pain of death. Sorry, Saya, right? My mind's made up. I already chose Momoka. She might be a bit clumsy, but she's a nice girl. I trust her a lot, and don't want to trade her in. Now we're such good friends. This place sure is pretty. Aoi sighs and inhales a large lump of salty air. Our shifts at work concluded. Aoi and I have come to the beach for a leisurely stroll. We're pretty fun on the beach. Sand is golden, seas azuri, and it looks pretty. Seaside birds overhead caw, and while there's a few tourists, they're not distractingly loud. I don't think anyone or anything could be as loud as Saya in the midst of one of her sulkeries, apart from maybe detonating a bomb. I said goodbye to her 10 minutes ago, but the sound of her obnoxious laughter is still ringing in my ears. What an impossible woman she is! I take it you like the beach then? It makes for a nice change of pace. Yeah, I don't get a chance to get to the beach all that often. There's a few beaches not too far from Tokyo, but they're always so crowded. Oh, really? I always thought our beaches are a rare crowd myself. These are Uroshima's main draw, aside from the rabbits. They can be pretty packed around this time of year, but I guess it's getting a bit late now. Most of the tourists will probably have left already.
Oh, you poor thing.
Aoi smiles at me sympathetically and shakes her head. But I think she's being condescending. Knowing her, not that I know her that well, she's probably teasing me.
This place has nothing on the beaches near Tokyo in the summer. They get so busy it could be hard to find a place to put your blanket.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah, I've been a couple times with some friends, school friends. We kind of decided it wasn't their hassle. It takes a while to get there on a train, which are always cramped and crowded, full of sweaty people. And then when you get there, you can't even relax properly.
Wow, can't imagine that. I knew Tokyo was busy, but I never knew it was that busy.
Well, not all Tokyo that's packed. Summers aren't too bad, I guess. Forget about going to the beach. Going to school is a nightmare in of itself.
Can't you walk there?
Nah, it's too far. I have to take the train to all the businesses, men and women.
Hi, Carsling. Blah.
Unless there's a very energetic, spoiled. She's more spoiled than Momoka, the pink-haired girl, named Saya, and she was just like all up in her business, acting like she was like the next best thing since like strawberry shortcake. Glad you can make it, Carsling. It's rare I get a seat during my commute, but I guess I don't need one. I'm all young and sparry, unlike my old man.
Isn't your dad sporty?
He's like the exact opposite.
You said he was a teacher.
Yeah, a math teacher.
Oh, I guess I should have known, really. Now I did say her dad was always busy grading homework. I certainly never gotten homework in PE before, so I guess it might be different. Tokyo. Still, what homework could you feasibly do in a sports class? Jumping jacks. Just like you're so active. You gotta be a sports coach or something. I thought you'd be a sports coach, you might take him that. I don't know who I take after, but it certainly isn't him. Dad's at work most of the time, and when he isn't at work, he's at his desk at home, planning lessons and marking homework. He sits for long hours, all hunched over, and his back always aching, and where he'll end up with arthritis if he's not careful. I told him time and time again he needs to take breaks, but... Allie sighs.
Dad's so stubborn. He doesn't let me fuss over him. It's like he doesn't realize how much I care about him. Maybe he doesn't want me to care so much because he doesn't want me to worry. Or something. I don't know. I don't really get it.
Gee, I didn't know. That sounds pretty rough.
It can be. Dad's been working hard for years already. I think he deserves a little break. That's what Mike thinks too. She's just as worried about him as I am.
I'm glad
I have her around. Even if she's not my real mother, at least Dad actually listens to her. I guess he thinks of me as a kid. Maybe that's why he never takes me seriously.
I might not have met Allie's dad. The picture of him starting to form in my head. Black hair, black suit, with your expression, potential keen. Glasses too, probably. He sounds like glass type. Total opposite of his daughter.
But I think that's enough about my dad for one day. You might get sick of me talking about him. I worry about him heck a lot, but it's not like they'll change anything. He has Maika now, and she takes care of him okay. It should be fine. I'm sure there's way more interesting things to talk about. Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Your colleague was quite an amusing person.
My colleague?
My expression stiffens.
You mean Saya?
That's right.
Not just Saya's thing was enough to tank my mood. She's like the last person I want to think about.
Now that's a strange face you're pulling. Don't you like her?
Isn't it obvious? Can't stand her!
She's quite a forceful person.
Yeah, she's forceful, alright. Like a force of nature. She's a filibuster and she never stops boasting. She's a huge pain in my backside. Can't stop working with her.
I guess you're not wrong there. But I thought she was pretty unique. But you never experienced being bored with her around.
Sometimes being bored is better than I try to search for words, but they abandon me. I find it difficult to articulate myself when the subject of Saya comes up. She's also consuming her inaccuracy. With curly hair and a loud mouth and a massive ego, it's hard to do justice. Then, being with her, I finally settled for someone lamely with a scowl and a kick directed at a nearby sand dune. Lally, still grinning, sidles up to me and nudges me with her elbow.
It sounds like she's gotten you all right up.
Can't help it! I had to put up with her nonsense for years.
Yours? Huh. Was she like this as a kid too?
Trust me, she's always been like this. Time's only made her worse.
Oh man, this really is more interesting than I imagined. I'm gonna have a lot of fun here.
You think this is fun?
Yeah, Arashima might be small, but so many interesting characters. Your sister's totally adorable, and the little girl we met yesterday, Yuki, right? She's just like a doll. And now, I met a real diva. This occasion's gonna be a blast.
I fold my arms across and turn my nose in the air. For some reason, I can't quite fathom. Yeah, I can. It's totally jealous, but shh. Green Alley, praise other girls is gnawing at me. I know my little sister is cute. And she's a huge sadist, and Yuki's incredibly small and dainty for her age. But I guess Saya does act like a princess. But what about me? I might not be impressive, or as out there as my peers, but I'm really that uninteresting. So I not feature in her footnotes. What if I fail to make this kind of impression? I know I think I'm boring.
Momoka?
Now he peers at me, her arms linked behind her back.
What's wrong? Are you sulking?
No, I'm not.
Really? 'Cause it kinda looks like you are to me.
She pokes me in the cheek. Nally's fingernails are short and her prong doesn't hurt. But she's never gonna have to your poke. That it makes you squirm all the same. Cut it out!
Cut out. I barely even touched you. What's the matter? Why have you suddenly gone quiet all of a sudden?
I still feel like talking. That's all.
You're fine talking until I brought Saya up. I know she's bombastic. Do you really hear that much?
Nally continues to poke me. Her index finger sinks into my cheek like mochi. She's treating me just like a kid. Pounding piercingly, I push her hand away. It's not like I hate Saya. Well, not that much. But if you like her, why didn't you pick her over me back at the cafe? I said, I can't believe I actually said, I didn't want to admit it, but the jealousy must be totally obvious. Is there a way I could turn back time? Cram the words back in. I wish I could have said something cooler. No, I didn't mean... But the moment I tried to course correct.
Oh my! Don't you know it's rude to gossip about a lady behind her back? Momoka.
No, not a self-congratulatory voice anywhere. Saya steps toward us as though summoned by some higher power. I guess it's true what they say. If you speak of the devil, she will appear. Her long, tightly curled hair flutters behind her in the breeze as the hem of her white dress. She walks so daintily, the soles of her shoes leaving only a slight impression upon the golden sand. A few sunbathing holiday makers turn their heads as she approaches us. Many think they're in the presence of a deity. I wouldn't be surprised if several of these people decide henceforth to erect shrines to Saya in their homes. She's certainly attractive enough. But in actuality, she's nothing all like a princess. She isn't demure or gentle or kind-hearted. She's brash and noxious and arrogant, and she takes a sadistic pleasure according to the covetous gazes of others. Actually, everything I just said. Saya is totally like a goddess, referring to the fickle, hedonistic Greek kind.
What are you two talking about? Other than the wonderful, how wonderful I am, of course.
Dream on! You must be suffering a heat stroke if you think I ever call you wonderful.
Oh, you poor thing. We've been through this. You only see these wicked things because you envy me.
I am not.
Oh, I know. I realize it might be difficult for us to admit that we have our own demons. But we need to be honest with ourselves, so we may exercise them.
The only demon I'm being haunted by is you.
How rude. How would you do well to remember who you're talking to, Momoka? But you've always been the type to talk before you think, haven't you?
Saya's lips curls.
You are sadly and most severely lacking when it comes to intelligence, so you seek to put me down in your pitiful attempts to cheer yourself up. Well, no matter. I have thick skin. So if you will, I am a true lady unlike you, and I can retain my composure.
You were very composed when you dumped that piping hot coffee over that guy's lap last week.
That was different. He was an old man who should have known better. You are a silly girl.
Hi.
I would try to accept your barbs, poised as though they are, because I know you're immature and cannot otherwise express yourself.
Hey! Don't talk to me like I'm a little kid. We're literally in the same square. I'm even older than you are.
Details, details.
Saya leaves one hand casually.
We might be far apart in age, but when it comes to our mentalities, I think it's obvious which of us is the woman and which one of us is a child. No, I know I'm perfect, so it's hard not to discuss me, but I would prefer if you would not do it behind my back. Such petty childish should be beneath us. I hope you were not trying to turn our colleague against me, Momoka.
I want to reply negative, but how can I? I don't like Saya. I think her head's as empty as a cage that once belonged to Mikan's dearly departed gerbil, Cinnamon. But she can be pretty perceptive. Then again, it's no secret I don't like her. I'm the type who wears my feelings on my sleeve.
I knew it.
Saya sighs.
You're so predictable, Momoka. You are so enviously. You seek to tarnish any new relationship I might form before they have a chance to bloom. What a sad state of affairs indeed.
The real sad state of affairs is why you're here at all. Are you stalking me?
Stalking is such an ugly word. I prefer the phrase observing from a distance to an extended period of time.
That's not the same thing I said. You just use more words. Regurgitating your dictionary doesn't excuse a person's actions, just makes them sound pretentious. Then again, Saya's the queen of pretentious. She has them down to a fine art.
Can you blame me for being concerned? I feared upon the end of our ship they could take Aoi's side and whisper untruths and lies into his ear like poison.
You know, Aoi isn't a boy. But Saya completely ignores me. She did not hear me. Or did she just not want to hear? Well, they do say ignorance is a bliss. I am very glad that I decided to pursue you, for I see my concerns were correct. Of course, with my superior intellect.
Yeah.
There is no question that I would be mistaken. You are easy to read, Momoka. I can see the jealousy in your eyes from the other end of the beach.
Hi then, man. Where?
Glad you can make it and see the splendor and beauty and the gigantic ego of Saya. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Where?
Unfortunately for you, I have come to cease your slander. I just hope this girl did not sour your opinion of me, Aoi. Oh no, it's quite the opposite. I was just telling Momoka how much I admire you. Oh my, is that so? Yep, I don't say things if they aren't true. Well now that is unexpected.
Huh? There's anything like said out of this exchange. It isn't Aoi's words. It's Saya's reaction. I totally expect her to tip her head back, laugh her foolish laugh, and say,
well, of course, everyone admires me.
But she doesn't. She looks almost abashed by Aoi's unexpected compliment. Her cheeks are turning pink.
If I may be so bold to ask, what parts about me do you find admirable? Oh, that's easy. Your confidence. You're loud and pushy and don't take no for an answer, and I think that's pretty impressive. I'm kind of the same, actually. I think you're super cool. Oh my, loud and pushy, is it? Yep, like a broken dump truck. That is hardly the most flattering of analogies, but... well... I suppose only naturally you would admire me. It's inevitable, really, given I exist to be worshipped. How can one fail to revere a goddess?
There's a lot of words I could use to describe you, but goddess isn't one of them.
You say that now, Momoka, but I know your hostility is merely a mask you wear to conceal your own insecurities. If you only could be more honest with yourself, like I am, then perhaps Aoi will praise you as he has praised me.
Ugh, that kind of hurt. It's not like I care what Aoi thinks or anything.
If you truly do not care, Momoka, you don't make such a scene. I believe you do care what Aoi thinks. You also wish to be complimented, but that should never happen. Sadly, you are not born a deity like myself, and nobody shall worship you. Ho 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 ho.
Saya's laughter stirring gray in my ears. Come on, Aoi. We should go. I turned to ready to leave, but...
Wait, there's one thing I'd like to ask Aoi before you depart. What's that? I was just wondering. If you do admire me, as you say, then why did I request that I be your mentor earlier this morning? I understand that you and Momoka are friends, though I cannot fathom why. But you must realize that I am superior to her in each and every way. If you decide to stick with her out of a sense of pity, I can understand, but you shouldn't let your kindness dictate all your actions. I appreciate the concern, but I don't pity Momoka, you know? You do not? Nope. I wanted to stick with Momoka because I like her. It's that simple. What? Does that mean you do not like me? I don't know you well enough to like or dislike you. It's only been a day. Though you left an instantly strong impression. You're kind of like stinky tofu. First you likened me to a dump truck, now stinky tofu. You truly have a way with words. Thanks! I never really been that good with composition. My grades are pretty bad, but I'm glad I think I have some talent. No, I was...
Saya sighs.
Never mind, I need to know.
How can you admire me if you do not like me? I do not understand. It's not like I dislike you, but admiration is different from genuine friendship. I admire Ono Rimo, but I don't know if I like him all that much. I don't even know him. You see what I mean? No, I don't see. It's incomprehensible to me. Where exactly am I inferior to Momoka? In what way? Please, tell me, or I'll go mad. Well, I think you're impressive, even if you're kind of scary. Momoka's easier to talk to. That's all. Easier to talk to? Well, perhaps. I know my presence can be overwhelming at times. It is natural given I am a goddess. It is like beholding the sun for too long. If you stare for extensive periods of time, it can make your eyes hurt. That's right. Talking to you is painful, Saya. Yeah, you're so out there. Momoka's pretty chill. Besides, it doesn't hurt that I live with her. What? Did I hear you correctly? That depends on what you think I said. Yes, well, do you and Momoka truly live together? Beneath the same roof? That's right. I'm gonna stay with Momoka for 2 whole weeks. I think after that, we'll end up pretty close.
Saya staggers back. She opens, closes her mouth, but no sounds come out. Did Ali fry her brain or something? She actually managed to just cut Saya down to size. Didn't even do it intentionally. She was just being her usual honest self, and Saya was defeated in seconds. I feel like I witnessed something special. This is an historic occasion, just like the meteor that wiped out the dinosaurs.
I don't understand. How can we be living together already? You barely know one another. Yeah, I guess, but our dads used to be friends. That's how I ended up in Oroshima, actually. I ate breakfast with Momoka today, and we walked and worked together. Last night, we even slept in the same room. It's only been a day, but we're pretty close already.
Saya's glaring at me. Yes? What about me?
You pay for this, Akiyama Momoka! You mark my words! Ali might be living with you, but I will do all I can over this next week to show him who's truly deserving of his affections. I'm sure he will tire of you, like stale bread. But I am borscht, and I shall never go out of style. I am elegant and mature, and I will win his heart no matter what.
With that haughty announcement, Saya turns her nose up in the air and stalks off. She stalks a little too vigorously, actually, and she twists her left ankle. Cursing under her breath, she rises up and continues to trek down the beach. I watch her as she retreats, as do the other holiday makers. The sunbeam men who were once charmed by the vision of loveliness dressed in white now shudder as they step back as she passes. I'm sure her eyes are fiery, her fingers clench like a goddess ready to wage war. I groan. Ugh. Well, I disagree with Saya. She's never challenged me like this before. We never truly fought, mostly because she acts like I'm too lowly to his breath on. Unluckily for me, that's all changed with Ari's arrival. So these Saya wants, and now after being slighted twice, she isn't going to stop in her pursuit till one of us is or both perish. Next 2 weeks are going to be an absolute nightmare. Later that night.
Hey, Mocha, the bath's free.
I stride into my bedroom. Her skin pink from the bath. She's already towel her hair dry, but her pajamas are damp and are clinging to her. It's no good. I'm starting to get flustered. I feel like a drowned rat when I'm wet. Let's do some arcane trickery. Now he looks like an actress in a shampoo commercial. Why is life so unfair?
Hey, are you alright? I'm not interrupting you, am I?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of something.
Drawing again?
It's kind of kiss and awkwardness. And it's not wrong either. In the middle of drawing, when Ali came into the room, I says, set my pencil down. I feel too disoriented to make any more progress. It's hard to focus with around Ali.
Oh, that's cool.
Ali at least seems unfazed by my pink cheeks. She approaches me unabashedly, smiling and perched over my shoulder.
Is it okay if I take a peek at you while you've been working on? It's not private, is it?
No, not really. I'm not sure why she's asking for permission anyway. She's already looking. We've already been through this whole, rigmarole once before. Now he knows I like to draw. I like to shoujo stuff specifically, so I don't need to be embarrassed about this. Why, then do I feel so blushy? It's not anything special though. I was working on a few character designs.
Oh, I see. I was wondering who those girls were. You drawn dozens of them while I was in the bath.
I was just trying to get some ideas down. They're all prototypes.
Prototypes?
Now he laughs.
You're making them sound like robots or something.
Sorry to disappoint you, but they're not Max. They can't shoot lasers or drop bombs or fly. They're all ordinary girls, like me.
What do you mean, can't shoot lasers? You launched a projectile at me when we first met. Remember?
Funnily enough, I do. When I lived that down, I almost kicked my shoe right into Ollie's face. Good thing her reflexes are still honed. She might be missing a few teeth by now. That would have been a great way to kick it off. Our cohabitation. She rhymed. She made a pun. That was an accident. I forgot about that.
Sorry, but I don't know if I can. Need quite the impression.
No. Slumped in my chair, defeated. I must have looked such a moron.
Nah, you didn't. I thought it was charming.
Jordan says,
Well, I have to go nippa. See you next stream.
looks at Canada. Pleasant dreams, Jordan. Then again, sticking around for this stream. Later. Bye, Jordan. And grab some water.
Yeah, in a goofy kind of way.
Goofy. Now that stings.
These character designs of yours, I guess they're meant to be heroines for your last story. Your latest story.
That's right. That was my intention, at least, but... Look at my sketchbook duplicity at Alley. There rows upon rows of girls with different hairstyles and outfits. Most of them elaborate school uniforms. Some girls have long hair, others need bobs, others wear braids, or ponytails, or buns. It's quite the eclectic mixture, but none of them stand out. I've been designing for half an hour straight. My hands are starting to ache from gripping my pencil and my fingertips are stained with lead. But I'm not satisfied. None of these girls seem quite right somehow. I don't think they match my hero. What do you think?
Well, I don't know about romance stories, but
I like glances at my sketches, one hand beneath her chin.
I guess they do look a bit plain. They're all too safe, maybe.
Safe?
Yeah, they all look perfectly nice girls. But I don't know if being nice is necessarily a good thing.
It isn't?
I'm not phrasing this very well. Or phrasing it very well. I mean, I meant more, in real life, being nice is definitely a good thing. People aren't just nice. Not all the time. Take you, for instance. You're plenty nice, but also pretty clumsy. Get all snippy when you're with Saya.
So, I noticed that. Can't say I'm very surprised. My distaste isn't exactly a secret. If Ali could speak sign language, she'd know that my relationship with Mikan isn't the best either. We're always going at one another, but we do it silently. Most people never know.
You're a really funny person, Momoka. You have a lot of interesting aspects, which makes you fun to hang out with.
First, I was goofy. Now, I'm funny. funny. Now she's making me sound like a clown. If that's what Ali thinks of me, maybe I should change my name to, like, Palachi.
These girls are drawing seem nice, but that's about it. They all have nice, neat smiles, but it doesn't tell me anything about them. They're all wearing this, like, standard school uniforms. I don't know how much you can communicate with a drawing, but I think if you're telling your story, your main character needs to stand out a bit more. The guy has some oomph. You can make her like really feisty or stern or ditzy. She'd be the kind of girl who brains strangers with her shoes. That's better than being nice.
Hey, I never actually tried to hit you.
I know. It was just an example.
Jeez. I guess I was never gonna let this go. That's just my luck. This is giving me some interesting food for thought about how nice Ellie looks in her pajamas. Maybe you're right. I was trying to play it too safe with my main character. People like inserting into romance stories, but the heroine's too bland. Nobody be able to relate to her. Thanks, Ellie. That helps a lot. I'll try to think of some new ideas. But first, I should probably take a bath. I don't let the wire getting cold. My hands are starting to ache anyway. I don't know if I can keep holding onto a pencil. It's so awesome to push myself like this.
I'm happy to help. I don't know if my advice is the best, but I try.
Ellie flashes a toothy grin and ripples the top of my head. I wonder if that's something her father does to congratulate her on a job well done. There's something Ellie parental about it, though Ali is of course, same age as me. I don't dislike it though, but hey, Ali. Telling, I push her away. You're gonna rumple my hair.
Does it matter? You're gonna have a bath anyway.
Of course it matters. Hair is every girl's pride and joy.
It is?
Ali punches a few locks of her own hair, running softly and slowly after excessive toweling.
I don't know about that. Hair's just hair. In fact, kinda gets in the way. I gave it sure, but it's been growing out. I should trim it again. It's so annoying when it gets in my eyes.
You're such a tomboy.
Damn straight.
Ali replies cheerfully while the slightest hint of reticence. She laughs and I find myself laughing too. Amused though I am, I can't imagine being so laissez-faire about my appearance. Then again, Ali's so handsome, I bet she could even rock a buzz cut.
Hey, Momoka, before you go, I'm kinda curious about something.
Huh? What is it?
This girl here.
Ali reaches over my shoulder once more, then taps her fingers against another smaller doodle squashed in the corner of my sketchbook.
That's not supposed to be Saya, is it?
I giggle as I glance at the doodle. It sports a curly head of hair and a smug, proud face. She's only a drawing. I can practically hear the she'd surely be making. Is it that obvious?
Pretty obvious. She has exactly the same hair. Those curls sure are eye-catching. They look like it'd be hard to draw, though.
Kinda, yeah. I was thinking you're hard to maintain in real life, though.
I'll bet. I didn't even think about that. I don't know where to begin.
With a curling iron and a lot of hairspray. Maybe.
I don't think I've ever used hairspray once in my life. That's like way too much effort.
It's okay. Sally is enough for hundreds of people. She's probably responsible for half of Urashima's CO2 emissions. And the other half probably taken up by her parents. They're always jetting off fancy holidays day in, day out. Being rich sure is something. Anyway, this character was based on Saya, but it's not meant to be her. I was getting a bit tired drawing Heron's designs, so I tried something new. She's meant to be the villain.
Do romance stories have villains?
Kind of. They're more like rivals, I guess. They usually try to come between the main character and her love interest. Usually loud, forceful kind characters.
Ah, I see. I'm learning a lot about romance manga.
Aoi nods her head aggressively.
I guess that makes Saya the perfect villain.
I always thought those two. Her laugh is so
Energetic?
I was gonna say obnoxious.
Well, that works too.
I look at Aoi, looks back at me, her eyes crease in the corners, and then she begins to laugh. I laugh too, both happy and relieved that Aoi seems to agree with me. I think my heart would break if she seriously tried defending Saya.
Oh no.
Aoi doubles over, her arms wrapped around her.
I shouldn't laugh so much. I'm sure poor Saya means well. She's not wicked, really. Well, that would make the perfect rival. The main character might not have much of a presence, but the villain sure does.
You think so?
Totally, if you're going to really draw the story, you have to include her. She'd be our private joke. You might want to change her design up a bit, though.
I'll consider it. I wouldn't want Saya seeing me.
Could she do that?
Her family's rich enough. I wouldn't put it past her. I have no desire to be hit with a defamation lawsuit over a silly romance story. Anyway, I stretch and get to my feet. My sketchbook left abandoned on my table. Stretching. I should go and take that bath now. I don't want to get too cold.
Sure thing. I'll wait for you.
I leave my room, shutting the door behind me, then step out into the hallway. I expect to make it to the bathroom without incident, but as soon as I discover I'm not the only person up and about at this hour. Door to Mikan's very cute, pink, girlish bedroom door opens and she steps out into the hallway a few seconds later. Her pajamas are draped over the crook of her arm and she's holding a box of Poke in one hand. I think I have enough evidence to deduce her plans, but I decide to ask her all the same. I've long since learned my lesson about making assumptions and the dangers thereof. Hey, Mikan, didn't you have a bath yet? Mikan juggles her possessions precariously. She sets the box of Poke on the floor, her night clothes along with the fan sides. No, I was just gonna go and... Well, tough luck. It's my turn now. You know the schedule. Mikan wrinkles her nose. Oh, please, don't be so pathetic. You're acting like an old woman. I'm not old. I'm only 17. You're still older than I am. Lots of people are older than you. You're basically a fetus. Now step aside and let me use the bath. The water will get cold. What? So you're expecting me, your German little sister, to bathe in cold water instead? That's not fair. This isn't the feudal era. Shouldn't women and children go first? That was on the Titanic. We're not the risk of drowning, in case you hadn't noticed. And anyway, I'm a woman too. The saying you're saying is respect your elders. So you mainly are old. I'm not old. I'm older than you. Now step aside. Geez, fine. If that is for the bathing, I always use water. I can't stop you. I can, however, call you a pervert. What are you talking about? Not for the first time in Dangle, it's not possible to stutter while slaying. Now my hands are still shaking. Dad doesn't like when we waste water. You know he doesn't. I don't have any ulterior motives. I'm only thinking of the water bill and trying to be energy conscious. Sure you are. Keep telling yourself that, oh dear big sister of mine. Crap, my face is so flushed even the tips of my ears are turning pink. I used to think Sun was my biggest foe. Mika might be more vindictive than she is. 13 years old can be terrifying. Oh well, if you want to wash yourself in Aoi's dirty water, that much. It's not like I want to or anything. Nah, I suppose I'll let you go first. It's sad seeing you slide into depravity. I'm not depraved either. I'm getting so flushed I can't voice my objections verbally anymore. I didn't want Ali to hear my angry reputations that get serious. That'd be horribly embarrassing to explain. Fortunately, sighing is much quieter than speaking as. But don't worry, I'll always support you. Like I want the support of a nasty little sister like you who keeps making up weird stories about me. You're the one who always makes up weird stories, not me. You're always going senile at your own age. Senile. Why, you little... I'm even bar saying the rest. I don't need to. It's more of an incoherent expression of rage than anything else. My feelings was plain obvious and without the accompanying gestures. Mikan really does push things too far. Like, I have half a mind to strike, cross the hallway, and grab hold of her sleek pigtails. I'll pull them so hard they pop out of her skull, and then we'll see who she's laughing. Hey, Momoka? Mikan blinks at me, her eyes large. Perhaps she's worried she's gone too far, so her brow is squeezed. Is she actually concerned about me? I was only teasing. Don't take it so seriously. I try not to. But you could stand to be nicer. I know you're the baby of the family, but that's supposed to be way too much. You're so mean to me. And maybe I do go a bit far sometimes. Alright, I'll tell you what. Yeah, still my pokey. Really? Mikan skeptically. She gets very possessive of our stack. She keeps him in the room and guards him jealously. She always gets on my case if I still eat a couple of her favorite potato chips, even though she's always taking my food. She's such a hypocrite. Mika particularly likes eating junk food in the bath. She submerges herself in hot water, all the way up to the shoulders of chows on candy, cookies, corn snacks, you name it. She always gets little crumbs in the bath water, so I try to bathe before her. Who wants to relax in a lukewarm soup filled with like bits of pieces of pokey? Really, you can have one. Have the whole box, in fact. I don't want us to argue. We always argue. Well, we're the usual. Here. Mikan retrieves the box of pokey from the ground and comes out to me. The cardboard box is unsealed at the top. Shiny wrappers as I split the heads of about 3 dozen pokey protruding from within like flowers. Biscuity, chocolatey flowers. This particular type of pokey is chocolate banana. It's not my favorite flavor. I prefer strawberry. But either way, Mika really wanted to extend the olive branch. I had no complaints. I am a little hungry, but I already had dinner. All that drawing must have taken out of me. Alright, fine. I'll let you off this time, you little imp. I took the box of pokey, extricate one of the biscuit sticks. I start to chew on it while Mikan watches, smiling all the while. What do you think? Is it good? It's hard to decide with only one word, so not respond. That's great. Mikan smiles, widens. I knew you were able to turn out food. You're such a glutton. A glutton? That's not very nice. That's certainly not the language you use to rebuild a fractured relationship. I glare at my sister. Her smile doesn't wane. Not that I'm getting a closer look. I like that smile. She's like a scientist or some kind of experiment. Am I in a lab right here? Anyway, I'll leave you to my pokey. I think I'm gonna have my bath now, while you chow down. I'll see you later. Bye, lovely sister. Hey! Mikan! Wait! That wasn't part of the deal! I call after her, but to no avail. It's not like she can hear me. She dashes in the bathroom, picks those fun behind her, and slams the door in my face without mercy. Lock clicks, sealing Mikan's victory and my glorious defeat. I can't believe I let her outsmart me! Curse you, Mikan! Curse you! I said none as though she be nice to me. Not for no reason. I scowl. At least I have a whole packet of poke to keep my company. No consolation though, when you're Mikan lowering herself into the bathtub. She always takes so long in the bath, it'll be midnight before I'm able to clean myself. By that point, the world will be stone cold. This is just my luck. Why did I get stuck with such a conniving she-devil as a little sister? When I'm finally able to get into the bathroom, the water is just as cold as I predicted. I seriously gotta be better off washing myself in an Arctic Circle. I clean myself as quickly as I can and change into my pajamas. And I pad back into my room, grumbling under my breath all the while. Lalo is probably asleep while I sleep under my covers. I can hear her snoring even now, with sound low and regular in the darkness. I'm not sure how long I've been lying here, trying to get comfy. Maybe it's been 10 minutes or so. Or maybe it's been much more. But it's been an hour. I'm exhausted. I can't sleep. But I can't stop thinking about Aoi. I know Mikon was only telling me about the bathwater thing, but it's making me think. Do I really like Aoi? If I ever get the opportunity in a parallel universe without shame or stigma, when I want her to be my girlfriend, how would I go about asking her? All the information about true love I have gleaned from stories centered around plain girl and attractive boys. I haven't read any stories about two women being romantically involved. I never thought about it until very recently. And when I get asked for advice, it seems unlikely. I don't think any of my friends are interested in girls. And even if they are, they haven't told me. There is Yuki though. She and Himari is all even close. It's never been officially stated, but everybody knows how much they care for one another. Whenever they go up on the roof to eat lunch together, everybody leaves them alone. Some kind of unwritten rule. If anyone thinks Yuki and Himari's relationship is strange, they're understanding thing. I'm less convinced it's because my classmates are super accepting. I'm more convinced it's because everyone's afraid of Yuki. She might be of a tiny and doll-like, but if you make her angry, she can be pretty scary. Honest, she even scares me. Will Yuki give me advice? Or will she laugh at me? I don't know. I don't even know if I really like Aoi anyway. Yeah, I just admire her. It's hard to tell. This is so confusing. Aoi snores softly in the background, as though in agreement. I sit up in bed and glance. The fine thin beam of moonlight sneaking into the window illuminates the side of Aoi's face, and the curve of her tan cheek glow. She's snoozing easily, she's chest rising and falling, without nary a care in the world. How can she look so relaxed? Doesn't she know what she's doing to me? I don't even know what she's doing to me. I think I need to get a second opinion. Embarrassing though, maybe. I think I'll have to go talk to Yuki after all. August 5th. Wednesday. Despite Saya's determination to make me and Aoi suffer, I was here at the following day. He doesn't work on Wednesdays, which means my shift is almost pleasant. Kizair instead is Saya's absence, apathetic, and half asleep, as per usual. I'll be right back, chirps. Please excuse me. Blah.
I am back. Your rain chirps. She attends her duties competently enough, but there's something about her today. Her eyes are glazed and dreamy. It looks like she's lost in thought. I wonder what she's thinking about. Mari, maybe. They are really close. I never paid Yuki much heed before. Having candid conversation with her might be helpful. If I can understand some of her feelings to her Mari, that might help me contextualize my own turbulent emotions. Or that maybe, in regards to Aoi. And so, during a lull in business, I approached Yuki. Hey, Yuki, do you have a minute? Yuki, who was taking a not-so-corporate nap on a car, glanced at me. I was trying to get some sleep. I fear as much. We'll be working in a few hours. Can't be tired already. Evidently, I can, because I am. If Kyle catches you, you'll get in trouble. But I won't let her catch me. Hey, how can you be so certain? I have my ways. How mysterious. Girls are made 180% mysterious. What's the other 20? Sweets and chocolate. I really want to refute that, but who doesn't like chocolate? Our chocolate crepes, parfaits, and waffles are very popular around here. Told you so. Yuki yawns again. She yawns so deep that her tear beads in the corner of her eyes, which she has to wipe away the back of her arm. Yuki's arm is ghostly pale, much like the rest of her. It's shot with fine blue veins, like China. She's very pretty, and her constant lethargy might even make her prettier. That is a bit concerning. Didn't you get enough sleep last night? I never get enough sleep. I can believe that quite easily. Yuki's hair is rumpled and her mouth is creased in dozens of different places. Simply sitting upright looks like a challenge for her, because her head is drooping. Should you go to work if you're this exhausted? I have to work. I don't have a choice. But why? Why are you asking? Well, I mean, I crossed the tip of my index finger together coyly. We are friends, right? I said a bit too holy because Yuki rolls her eyes. Hardly. Well, we go to the same school and work at the same cafe. I know you since you were in kindergarten. That's all true, but it doesn't mean we're close. You're not my friend, Momoka. I've been totally shut down. This girl I be small, but she's harsh. She really doesn't mince words. If you're not my friend, what does that make you? I don't know. Work colleague, I guess. That's it? What would you rather be? I was hoping I'd agree to acquaintance, at the very least. Don't push your luck. We're not that close. Shut down again. Colleague sounds so cold, distant. There's no love to that word at all. It hurts, and you should be grateful for what I've got. Colleague doesn't denote much closeness, so it's much better being termed as a nuisance, or irritation, or mongrel. I'm sorry I've been prying into your personal affairs. I was just worried about you. You've never been worried before. Why start now? I was just trying to be friendly. Well, don't. It's tiresome. I've barely said anything to you yet. You said enough. Now we finish this conversation. I don't think this really counts as a conversation. You're talking, I'm replying. How is that not a conversation? You're
just trying to shut me down. Haven't asked what I wanted to yet.
How tedious.
Yuki sighs. She has very pale skin where her eyes are always lined with deep purple bags, same color as bruises. I almost feel like protecting her. I know that's a foolish thought. Yuki already has Mari, and anyway, she's feisty enough that she doesn't need protecting. She might be small, but so are terriers, and it can be awfully vicious.
Well,
Yuki's eyes meet mine.
what do you want to say?
You're willing to hear me out.
Do I have much choice? I could always wave you away, but you're annoyingly persistent. You want to ask me something? Hurry up. I want to go back to sleep.
I guess she's giving us her seal of approval. She doesn't look particularly approving. But then again, Yuki never does. Expecting her to wear any other expression would be ridiculous. She's like a bisque doll. They only have one set of expression and to come with multiple faceplates, like some anime figures. I should expect more from Yuki than she's able to give. That wouldn't be fair. Alright, well, I'm glad I managed to get Yuki's attention. But now I have it, I'm not entirely sure how to broach the subject. It's a very delicate matter, and I'm still not entirely sure of my own feelings. What will I say? And how can I say it? A glance around the cafe for inspiration, perhaps? Or it's because Yuki gazes far too discerning. It feels like she's swaying me where I stand. See her examine the interior of Kao's cafe. Far less dangerous. It's pretty quiet right now. There's like a couple of people seated at tables, sipping milkshakes, enjoying our golden brown waffles, topped with strawberries. Lally is busy showing a guest to see who's swooning at the sight of her in her butler's outfit. I could probably see the hearts aiming from the girl's head from behind the counter. Well, there. It's not like anything's gonna happen between them. I hope it doesn't, anyway.
Momoka?
I gazed back to the small, doll-like girl sitting behind the counter. I was still caught in Ali-related thoughts, and was the last track of things. I giggled guiltily, my cheeks fell pink, and toyed with my fingers, which are linked together at my front. I'm sorry. I was thinking.
Goodness.
Yuki rolls her eyes.
Don't hurry up. We'll be here till Christmas. Now hurry up. I don't have all day.
Yes, mistress. I'm sorry.
Mistress? I never called that before, but it doesn't sound too bad. And now proceed.
I would like to proceed, but first I need to prepare my heart.
Your heart?
Yuki raises an eyebrow.
You're not gonna confess to me, are you?
What? No! Where did you get that idea from?
Your face is all red.
That's not because of you.
Thank goodness, confessions truly are dull.
You have experience.
I received a few love letters in my time.
Love letters? I never knew that. She's always been popular. I thought she was the kind of girl you like observing from distance. Everybody's kind of sort of afraid of her, despite her small stature. Even some of the teachers. I heard to confess to Yuki. I never be able to confess to her, even if I did have a crush on her. I guess people are braver or stupider than I give them credit for. What do those love letters say anyway?
Why do you want to know?
I never received any myself. I'm curious. It might make good research material for my romance manga. And I also want to know how exactly one will go about confessing to a girl like Yuki.
Very well, I'll tell you if you care that much, but don't get your hopes up. None of the love letters I received have been very inspiring. If I was a teacher, I would give them all Fs.
How harsh! Who in the world grades love confessions? Has Yuki received so many letters, she's just going completely desensitized.
You would be harsh too if you had to read as much nonsense as I have. The letters are all the same whether they were slipped into my desk or my shoe locker. I love you, can't live without you, I dream about you at night, etc., etc.
Yuki recites these sweet nothings in her typical deadpan voice, her eyes cold and icy. Then she snorts.
They were so unoriginal, they might as well have been templates taken from the internet. In fact, I think some of them are. They weren't even the paper they were written on.
And what did you do with them?
I tore them up and threw them away.
Couldn't you at least kept one or two?
Why would I?
I kinda wanna look at them. I wanna know what a real love letter looks like.
Like any other letter, they're not really that special.
That's easy for you. Say.
I don't see why I should hang on to pieces of trash that had no sentimental value to me. They were clogging up my desk and making a mess, so I got rid of them. If the people who wrote those confessions truly meant what they said, they would have told me to my face. But they didn't. Why?
Probably because they're scared of you.
Then they never loved me to begin with. They just loved the idea of going out with me.
Isn't that the same thing? Yuki shakes her head.
You have a lot to learn.
Yes, I do. That's why I came to you. I want you to teach me.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yuki clicks her tongue.
Though I have no romantic interest in you at all, my opinion of you would be doubled if you had confessed to me in person. Speak your feelings out loud rather than writing them down. It takes real courage. Courage not even I have mastered yet.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
It's plainly not nothing. I decided to let the topic slide. I would make Yuki uncomfortable if I latch into it. She won't talk to me again. I just want one ally to help me navigate this mad maze of emotions.
So, what did you want to discuss? If you don't have a crush on me, then...
A smile thinner than the blade of a knife captures Yuki's eyes.
Do you have a crush on someone else?
Got it on that one. How'd you know that?
You wear your heart on your sleeve, Momoka. It's so obvious. You've been acting strange since Aoi first arrived at this cafe.
Not only does girl I have a crush on something, she also managed to deduce who that crush is. She's seriously scary. Can't read minds, can you?
I don't need to read your mind. Your feelings are written all over your face.
No way.
Yes, way. You often get orders mixed up and you've been doing it even more than usual. And you dropped that sundae on the floor on Monday too. Could it be any more obvious?
I know there's no point trying to be subtle at this. Yuki already knows how I feel. In fact, she might have known sooner than I did. I could try and trick her. But like Yuki said, my feelings show up on my face. I mean, this girl is impossible. She's smarter than me. She's definitely a lot smarter. I guess it's time to bite the bullet. But not literally. Let the chips fall or they didn't even fall. But also, not literally. Alright, fine. Say I do like Aoi. Well, so what? You want to fight me over it?
Do I like the sort of person who'd be willing to vomit themselves in a fight?
Well, no, but...
I would rather sleep. I don't like wasting time or energy on pointless things.
My feelings aren't pointless.
Maybe not to you, but they mean nothing to me. Not even acquaintances, after all.
Huh? You mean you don't care about my crush?
No, why should I?
'Cause I don't know. I didn't expect you to be invested, but aren't you at least gonna act like you care?
How?
It isn't obvious I'm talking about blackmail. Dramatic arcs always happen when one girl learns about a nerd crush filled with tragedy and intrigue.
Where did you learn that exactly?
Romance, that manga. Duh.
I think you read too much manga.
You don't read enough. You have no imagination. Now you know my secret. Gotta coerce me into being your slave or something so I can be rescued by my valiant prince.
Do you want to be my slave?
Of course not.
Then I don't see the point in blackmailing you. Sounds like too much hassle.
But don't you want your own servant?
Not if it's you. I don't think you're the most qualified for the job.
How am I qualified? I work as a maid. I let you have my own maid's outfit.
So do I, and I make a better maid than you.
No way. You always fall asleep on the clock.
I might fall asleep, but at least I don't mix up my orders or drop plates on the floor.
It hurts to admit it, but Yuki's right. She's a better maid than me. I guess I'm gonna make a good servant after all.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be shockingly awful after, actually.
So cruel. Yuki sure knows how to kick people when they're down. I guess being so short, kicking people when they're down is the only way she'll be able to inflict any real damage on anyone.
So now that we put this blackmail nonsense behind us, why did you want to talk to me?
I was just wondering. If you like a girl and you never liked a girl before, but you never thought you did like girls, then, how would you deal with that? Is there a way I can let her know how I feel without seeming creepy? I don't want her to hate me. Yuki claws a strand of hair around one finger.
I think I understand your predicament.
You do?
I do. Despite your incessant babbling.
Sorry about that. I don't have the best at putting my feelings into words.
You really aren't, but even I could tell how much you care about her. Your feels are admirable. I don't know why you came to me for advice. I've turned out confessions in my time. I never once confessed to anybody else. I'm just as illiterate when it comes to romance as you.
Huh? Are you for real?
I'm being very real.
He blinks at me, eyes large and misty. Her expression is blank, as per usual. But I think I could detect a hint of sadness there. I thought Yuki, like a bitch doll, only had one standard face for all circumstances. I mean, that's wrong. Her expression does change, albeit incrementally, like the cycles of the moon.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can help you. I'm just as inexperienced as you are.
But that can't be true.
What makes you say that?
It isn't obvious. Everyone knows that you and Himari are. At that moment, the bell over the door of the cafe rings. I turn my head, so does Yuki. There, standing in the entrance of the cafe, is a girl that I know very well. I'm sure Yuki knows her much better than me. It's the subject of our little conversation. Himari herself, in the flesh. Yuki's always in pale, but her face turns downright ashen when she sees Himari. Her dead-eyed stare will only be funny. It wasn't so unprecedented. I don't think I've ever seen Yuki panic before. I don't think she cared enough about the world around her or the people that inhabit it to let herself get flustered. I suppose it's different when it comes to Himari. Himari's the only one who can coax expressions on Yuki's cool, frigid little face other than boredom and apathy. But when I see them at school together, Yuki's usually smiling. Why doesn't she look anxious? Isn't she supposed to be like Himari's friend? Aren't they more than friends? That's what I always thought. But Oh god, I don't think she's seen me yet.
Yuki slides off her chair and crouches behind the counter, her arms wrapped around her thighs.
Momoka!
Yes? What is it?
You have to cover me!
Cover for you? Frown, gears in my head whirring as I try, and fail to comprehend the situation. What's going on?
I don't want Himari to see me. Not in this maid outfit, in this cafe.
Doesn't she know you're working here?
No, and I want to keep it that way. That's why you have to take her order. I can't.
But why? You did have some kind of argument, did you?
No, that isn't it, but hurry, you need to distract her. That hide in the break room.
I don't get why you're hiding, but sure, I can help you. I guess I owe it to her since he sat there and let me vomit up my feelings all over myself without comment. She might be sarcastic for such a plain-sized brat, but I don't think she's a bad person. I've never seen her look so anxious before. Wow, it's rather amusing. I do feel kind of sorry for her. You gotta tell me what's up with you and Himari later though, won't you?
Why should I? When I...
Friends, I know. But you listen to me. Now I want to listen to you. Doesn't that make us closer than colleagues? We don't need to be friends, but acquaintance isn't a bad place to start, right?
That's underhanded. You shouldn't do favors for people and expect a reward in return. You. Hello? Is anyone going to show me my seat? Oh, fine. We can make acquaintances or whatever you want. Just let Himari know. Don't let her know I'm here. Okay?
Alright, you can count on me. With Yuki incapacitated, I try to deal with Himari as best I can. Well, as I deal with, but Himari pretty easy to get along with. She might be Yuki's best friend, but they're total opposites. Himari's chatty, while Yuki is silent. Cheerful where Yuki's dour, kind and helpful where Yuki is cold and apathetic. Himari recognizes me the moment she sees me, and she greets like we're long-lost friends.
Oh, Momoka, I thought it was you. I wasn't entirely sure. You look so different when you're not wearing your school uniform.
Is that a bad thing?
Not at all. The maid's dress is really cute. It's so sweet and frilly. You look adorable.
Her phrase makes me flush with pride, but I try not to take it to heart. Himari compliments everybody. You said the fruit flan Saya made in cookery class looked good, but it was all burnt around the edges, and the top had collapsed. I lead Himari to a table and she chatters me companionably all the while. After some pondering over the glossy menu and the earnest request of my own recommendation, she eventually orders the blueberry pancakes. She eats her food in around 10 minutes and has nothing but praise for me, and I come to take her dirty dishes away.
That was delicious. I don't even know why I've never come here before. Thank you, Momoka. You really are a wonderful waitress. I'll get this place in mind next time I'm feeling hungry.
I'm not a wonderful waitress by any stretch of the imagination. Mari's only being nice to me because that's what she does. She's nice to everybody. It makes me wonder why, besides being popular at school, she also spent all her time with Yuki. I don't really get the relationship. I thought Himari and Yuki were a couple. I think most people at school do, see the few boys foolhardy enough to write Yuki love letters. But maybe I was wrong. Before she leaves, Himari cheerfully exclaims,
Maybe I should come with Yuki. She loves sweets. I'm sure she adored this place.
I'll tell Himari that Yuki is more well acquainted with this cafe than she believes. That will ruin all my hard work. Instead, I say, oh, really? Do you go out to eat Yuki a lot?
That's right. You saw most of the cafes on Oshima together already.
But not this cafe.
No, it's really quite peculiar. You can go almost anywhere with me. Whenever I suggest this place, she always turns her nose up at it. I wonder why.
would be nice if we could come here together, but...
Mari sighs.
Oh well, but when Yuki gets an idea into her head, there's no arguing with her. I love Yuki a lot, but she really is stubborn.
You love her? Does it mean as a friend or...
That's right. How could I not love her? She's adorable. I particularly love watching her eat. She stuffs her cheeks full of food like a little hamster.
You make lunch for Yuki every day at school, right?
That's right. If Yuki had her way, she'd probably eat junk food all the time. But that's no good. I want to eat healthy, balanced diet, so I work hard making her nutritious lunches. She needs to eat some meat and vegetables too.
You really do look out for her, don't you?
I do my best. Yuki's so cute and small. So let's scoop her up and hold her close. She gets tired a lot. She's a weak constitution, so I like pampering her. Sometimes I fear my own chopsticks. And then when we're finished eating, she rests her head on my lap, takes naps on the school roof. She's so cute. Her sleeping face is the most adorable sight of all. Anyway,
Hilari clears her throat. Has she finally come back from planet Yuki?
I'd like to thank you once more for your food, Momoka. I hope I can persuade Yuki to come here sometime too. Speaking of which...
Mari ponders, glancing around the cafe.
I wonder where Yuki is. I haven't seen her very much this summer. I want to spend more time with her, but she's always busy. I asked her what she's been doing, but she won't tell me. It's most perplexing.
I see. A glass of the break room. A guilty rash spreading across my cheeks. I know exactly where Yuki is. I can't exactly tell Hilari that. Maybe Yuki's busy with her family. That could be it.
I thought that too. But she is having issues at home. I appreciate she told me. We're supposed to be friends, after all. At least, that's what I thought too. But... oh well, I shouldn't be too greedy. I think all Yuki's time at school as it is. I understand she wants a bit of a break. I don't want to suffocate her. Thank you for listening to me, Momoka. I apologize for bothering you while you're at work. I'll see you later.
Hilari waves to me, then takes her leave. The bell of the church jingles with her departure, just as it did to announce her arrival. I stand there for a few moments, watch her retreat back, before I heave a heavy sigh. That was a little awkward, and made me feel pretty darn guilty too. I'm bad at keeping secrets, especially for nice girls like Hilari. I wonder what's going on between them. Why has he been avoiding her? There's a mystery brewing, and I'm determined to get to the bottom of things. With Hilari gone, I retreat to the break room to have a word with Yuki. It isn't time for lunch just yet. There's only 5 minutes left until my break. I don't think Kyle will mind all that much if I take a slight 5 minutes off, even if she does. I can't help myself anymore. I simply have to know. So, why did you hire Hilari? I thought the two were supposed to be friends. Yuki, who is lying face down on the table in the break room, cracks open her eyelids and glares at me.
Don't start shouting about it. I don't want you to turn this into a spectacle.
I'm not shouting. He hasn't been enthusiastic, but shouting? Hardly. Don't you think you're being kind of paranoid? I didn't close the door. There's nobody here other than us.
I suppose you have a point.
I always do.
I think you're getting ahead of yourself.
Yuki sighs. She seems to sigh a lot. Sits up a bit straighter. The frown, she starts to coil a strand of hair around her pale index finger.
Why'd you come here? Did you want to torment me?
In a way, I'm not a sadist. I'm not like Mikon. or Yuki herself for that matter. Came here because I want to talk to you, Yuki. I'm curious.
What about?
Your relationship with Himari. Duh.
Oh, yes, that.
Yes, that. I want to know what's going on between you. In detail.
How much detail?
I'm not so I can understand what's going on.
So you write your lurid manga series about our trials and tribulations?
What? No. That's not what I want. I don't write lewd stuff anyway. I'm asking because I want to get to know you better, Yuki. We live on our lives and we know each other as we're kids. But I feel like I barely understand you. It'd be nice if you get a bit closer. And I'd like if you could trust me. Besides, I puff out my chest proudly. I held you just now, so I think you owe me a favor. You let me fairly me in the dark after all that.
Goodness, what an annoying child you are.
Hasn't anyone ever told you
that life is unfair?
I might have heard it once or twice, yeah. But that is only unfair to me. It's unfair to you too, Mari. I know you don't care about me, but I thought you at least cared about her.
I do care about her. I care about her a lot.
Then listen to me for once in your life. Mari talked to me earlier before she left the cafe. Do you know what she said? You could try to look uninterested, but I see her shifting in her chair.
What did she say?
She said she wanted to spend more time with you, and she misses you a lot. She wants to know why you're avoiding her. Why haven't you told her that you're working here? Why has this got to be such a huge secret? Yuki looks at the tabletop, abashed. Spots of pale pink slowly rise to her cheeks, which are typically so pale.
I have my own reasons.
Reasons, huh? That sounds kind of suspicious. You're not trying to pay off the debt to the Yakuza, are you?
What are you babbling on about?
Your family in dire straits had to take out a loan from the Yakuza so they continue to survive. But that's the Yakuza has to reclaim what's theirs, and your family can't afford to return the money. Is that it? Hi, products. Blah. Left with no alternative, the young daughter of the Morino family had to work various jobs across Onishima for her family's sake. The poor girl was overworked and overburdened, but she knew she could not tell anyone of her plight, not even her dearest friend.
You're welcome, products.
They were her breast burn, and she wished more than anything she would confess her dire straits to her lifelong companion, Himaguri Himari. She knew it was in vain. For if Himari knew of her family's predicament, she would no doubt challenge the Yakuza boss on her friend's behalf. Then her corpse would be found in the mountains days later, decomposed and pecked to death by the crows. So, I shoot Yuki an unexpected look. So, what did you think of my story?
It was certainly dramatic, but it doesn't seem very realistic. How many Yakuza do you know that live in Arashima?
I'm sure there are like one or two.
If there are, they'll all probably be retired old men who come here to relax. Why did Himari have to die anyway?
For dramatic effect. It's an interesting story unless someone gets brutally murdered.
Can't say I'm happy Himari meets. Just a cruel fate. I always thought you liked romance manga.
I do. So what?
Do people often get pecked to death by crows in the stories you read?
Of course not. That'd be messed up.
And you wonder why you aren't a successful writer.
Yuki sighs.
Very well. If you're that interested in my circumstances, I suppose I can tell you. They'll be better than you creating all these wild fantasies inside your head anyway.
Yay! I sit down opposite Yuki and give her an encouraging smile. So, what is it? What's the problem?
There isn't a problem.
What? Why are you avoiding your best friend?
It's not that I'm avoiding her per se. Or well, I suppose I am. But it's complicated.
You didn't have an argument, did you?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just...
Yuki traces the tip of her index finger against the table, a thoughtful look on her face.
It's Hamari's birthday next week. Did you know that?
No, what's that got to do with anything?
That's why I decided to take a part-time job this summer. Hamari's done a lot for me over the years. When I started preschool, I was this shy and awkward girl. Didn't know how to make friends. I was smarter than everybody else. Even then, the other girls were too afraid to push me on the swings or down the slides. I think they were worried about hurting me. Sometimes the girls would play with my hair or compliment my clothes, but they never really talked to me, like I was a real human. Don't you remember that, Momoka?
Huh? Well, now that she mentions it, I do remember that. Yuki's small now. She seemed smart back then. So tiny I was afraid. I asked her to play with me and make crush her. I didn't really talk to Yuki back then. Nobody did. Nobody other than Hamari.
She was only a friend I had. She's still my best friend, and she's very precious to me. Nobody else can compare. She can be a bit overbearing, but I'm grateful I have a friend like her. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that I love her. I adore her.
Oh, Yuki. Her confession's so unexpectedly earnest and heartfelt, particularly coming from this cold girl, with my heart aching in sympathy for her. So she does love Hamari, not just as a friend, but something more. I knew it. There's no way the cold, aloof Yuki will let anybody pamper her like Hamari does. She did have a tiny crush on her. But, that being the case, if you adore her, why are you avoiding her?
I already said, I'm not. It's just turned out that way. I already told you. It's because of Hamari's birthday. I want to get her a nice present, so she knows how much I care about her. But before I do that, I need to make some money. If I wanted, I could ask my parents to give me some extra spending money. But that wouldn't feel right. Hamari's gift wouldn't have enough meaning if I haven't worked for myself. That's why I'm working at this cafe. And that's why I can't let Hamari know what I'm doing, no matter what. I want the present to be a surprise.
Ah, I get it. Everything's falling into place. Yuki isn't avoiding Hamari because she doesn't like her. In fact, it's the opposite. She's doing it because she loves her so much. She wants to ensure she has the best birthday experience imaginable. Kind of an ice cream like Yuki. That's surprisingly sweet sentiment. But I guess Yuki's always been soft on Hamari. He must love her a whole lot. Does Hamari know about that? I wonder. When you get Hamari that present, are you going to confess to her?
That was a general idea. Yes. Hamari and I are close, but she doesn't know the full extent of my feelings. I thought about telling her countless times, but not the best with words. I'm afraid she'll misinterpret my feelings. That's why I want to pay her my confession, the physical gift. I'll let her know that I love her, and then we'll see what happens, I suppose.
Aren't you scared?
Kind of. Hamari's my best friend. I don't want my confession to drive us apart. I've been staying up late at night this last month, wondering what happened if Hamari doesn't return my affection. It's so scary. I can't get any sleep. Then when I do, I have nightmares.
Ah, so that explains why Yuki's been looking so tired lately. She always looks tired and interesting as part of her aesthetic. Her deep purple bags underneath her eyes that grow more and more pronounced since school let out for the holidays. I guess this whole time she was losing sleep over Himari. Is that being part like of being loved?
I'm scared, but
Yuki clenches her finger into fist.
I won't back down. I've come too far. I've almost made enough money to buy her a present. I just need a few more days, then I could quit this job. Then I could finally tell Himari how I feel. I have to tell her how I feel. I guess never being in love could be so nerve-wracking.
It sounds like you really got it bad. Huh.
I guess I do. That's why I can't give you any love advice. Like you, I'm also a helpless girl unable to make the first move. But I'm going to change that. I'm going to do my best.
I'm sure you can do that. Fired up by Yuki's oath of determination, I can't help but rise to my feet and give her a round of applause. I'm rooting for you.
It's not like I need your support or anything. But thanks, I guess. You might not be terrible after all.
My, what is this? He's actually freezing me. It's actually finally accepted my friendship. I never thought this day would come. It must be a miracle.
But wipe that stupid spot off your face and stop clapping. It's embarrassing.
Hey, that. Sorry, I couldn't help it. You sound so passionate. But I'll be present if you were me. He glares at me, her lips pursed into a fearsome pout.
You can't tell Aoi about this.
I can't?
No, this is a secret. I can't have anyone spoil my surprise. If you keep running your mouth, Momoka, I will steep your lips together. I swear it.
I take all that. It is want to be a friend at all, and now I'm not sure if I want to be your friend either. She might be little, but her threats are awfully ominous. Again, her bad side, she really might destroy me. I'm sorry for misspeaking. Please forgive me, mistress, and I best to keep your secret.
Oh? What secret's that? Oh.
Of course, Ellie will choose exact when we step into the break room. She's wearing her butler's uniform, and her hair is tousled from hard work. She has a bright smile on her face, regardless. Lolly always smiles. That's one of the qualities I admire the most about her. Now her smile seems very out of place.
Oh, why are you both so quiet? I'm always quiet. True, I guess this isn't like you, Momoka. You're all looking at me like I've grown a second head. I don't have anything on my face, do I?
No, that is it. It's just how much of our conversation did you hear? Exactly.
Not that much, just about something secrets, which sound pretty suspicious. What secrets are you talking about? My interest has been piqued. Curiosity killed the cat. Whoa, let's back up a second. Are you threatening me? Maybe. Oh, come on, don't be like that. My colleagues are having a heated discussion in the break room. So I deserve to know. Who wouldn't be curious? Jeez.
Yuki rolls her eyes.
Now I see why Momoka likes you so much. You really are alike. That's right. We're good buddies, Momoka and me. That's why she's gonna spill the beans. Won't you tell me what you were talking about?
I'm sorry, but I can't tell you, Ali. It's a secret.
How strange.
Ali frowns.
You weren't talking about me, were you?
No, why would I do that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're telling Yuki about the annoying new girl who's been shown from Tokyo, who's sleeping in your bedroom and acting all buddy-buddy with your family.
And practice smiling.
You've been nice enough to me, but I would be surprised if you're a little upset.
No, that's not true. I'm not upset. Don't be so full of yourself. You have nothing to do with this. I could care less about you. Well, that's good to know. I guess. I don't even think you gossip about me. That I can help but worry. Maybe you could call it Force I Have It.
I ain't used to people gossiping about you.
Happened all the time in my old school. Not like a girl.
Well, I could reconsider scratching your cheek with her index finger.
Maybe it did bother me just a bit, but I tried to ignore it. I didn't want anybody to know it got to me. That would be even worse. That's old news though. We're not talking about Ri right now. Oh, no, what's up with you two? I didn't think you were the sort to keep secrets, Momoka.
We only know each other for 3 days. How do you know what I'm like?
I think I'm fairly good at judge a character, and you're pretty transparent. She has you figured out, Momoka. Not that it's very difficult.
Well, shut up! Why does it get acting so high and mighty when I'm trying to protect her secret here? I'm doing her a favor. I've been doing Yuki's favors all day. I don't think she respects me at all. She only has her eyes for Mari. Who knew love was so selfish?
I don't want to be pushy or anything, but you weren't discussing anything serious, right?
It's precisely because it's a serious matter I can't tell her. I'm afraid if I break my pact with Yuki, she'll make you swallow 1,000 needles. It's fine, really. It was just, girl talk. I don't think you understand. I mean, you're interested.
But I'm a girl too.
I know, but our conversation is nothing special. We're talking about fashion and sweets and
The Yakuza.
That's right, the Yakuza. You didn't miss out on anything. Really.
What do the Yakuza have to do with anything? Your family's in financial trouble, is it? Terrible trouble. But I don't work hard. Men in black will arrive at my door to harvest my kidneys. But I haven't seen any Yakuza on Omoshima. Of course you haven't. They're all hiding. Well, I don't believe this story for a second. But that's probably more exciting than the truth. I guess I'll let it slide for now. But Oshima sure is an interesting place. I don't think I've had this much fun in ages. So, what did you girls do today? Did you have fun?
Yep,
I had lots of fun.
I'll eat beans cheerfully as she digs into her today's meal. Simmered mackerel and miso soup with a side of white rice and kapari.
I got to spend some time with Momoka's friends, and they sure are interesting. I'm glad to hear it.
I guess Ali had a good time then. Mikan looks at Dad askance. Mom, Dad, and I sigh around Mikan all the time. Obviously, Ali can't do that. That means during the last few days, Mikan's only been privy to half our conversations. This isn't Aoi's fault, and I doubt Mikan's blaming her for it. It must be irritating, nonetheless. That would explain my lovely little sister looks so peckish.
Oh yes, by the sounds of it. Is Mika talking about me?
Aoi grins.
I had a well of a time, thanks for asking. She said she had a great time.
That translates on Aoi's behalf, while Mikan frowns. What's so nice about going to work in a cafe? Sounds boring.
Maybe to you, but some people find work rewarding. Sounds like Aoi's been enjoying herself. She even got to meet some of Momoka's friends.
Oh, really? I don't really have any friends, Momoka. That's not true. I have Rika and Yako. Are you sure they're your friends? I think they're just pitying you. Alright, that's enough from you. I reach across the table and rub the towel on Mikan's head hard, so she squirms. Mikan pushes me away and signs an angry response. Don't mess around my head. I'm not a cat. I'm gonna ruin my hair. Good.
it'll match your rotten personality. You're the right one, Momoka. You're so uncool. That's like nobody likes you. That's not true. Nobody likes me. Not as if you wish he did, though. Huh? You. My finger's still in midair, like an conductor on an orchestra. How can I counter that? Whatever. I sink down in my chair. Dick only was like 5 years older than me, Con. I able to bear an argument. But she's pretty deadly with her hands and sharp with her words. She might not be able to speak, but she's unparalleled in arguments.
What's going on? Are you having an argument with your sister?
No. I gave that idea.
I can't understand what you're saying, but you look kind of upset. You know it's bad to fight, don't you? I tell them all the time, but they never listen.
Hey, I take offense to that. I begin to sigh while I speak, all while glaring at the green Satan spawn as my little sister. And what was it fighting? Mikon started. Mikon grins and signs back. Yeah, lay it on me, like you always do. Some responsible big sister you are. You should be ashamed of yourself. Why you?
Momoka, please calm down. Because only 13, as her older sister, should act more mature.
That doesn't seem very fair. More than Mikon, certainly. But I'm only 17. Let me own up to drink.
I don't want Aoi to see the two of you bickering. You need to make her feel welcome. You've done enough to plenty to make me feel welcome already. Having a lot of fun. I like watching Mikon and Momoka talk too.
You do?
Yeah, I think it's cool you can communicate with your hands, though it seems like the chopsticks get in the way. Just a little. It makes me at times a bit tricky, but I've grown accustomed to it. Wow.
Ali whistles.
I don't know how much of signing, but it seems pretty useful. It has its uses. I struggled to pick it up at first. Mocha was only child when she started lessons, and she's probably adept at it.
Hi, Guidance. Bleh. Why is that surprising exactly?
Well, I would never want to insult you, dear.
Of course not. That's Mikon's job. Well, I'm very good, if I do say so myself.
But your English grades do leave a little bit to be desired.
It's not like I need to learn English. I never go to England. Sign language is different, though. I need to learn so I could talk to my little sister. So I did. I am doing well, Guidance. Thank you. Hope you are doing well, too. I think I'm gonna finish pretty soon. Because I'm hungry. I need time to sleep. And yeah, my human half has to go to work. I started having lessons when I was 6. I was playing It's Second Nature.
You've been studying English from about that age too, but it never seemed to stick.
Well, yeah, I don't have to use English every day. Unlike English, sign language is an indispensable part of my life. Without it, I'm able to have a relationship with Mikon, good or bad. Why are you bringing up my English grades anyway? Are you trying to pick on me?
I'm not picking on you, dear. I'm praising your adaptability.
Really? It doesn't feel that way to me.
And you're practiced too. I don't know any language other than Japanese. Signing seems like a lot of fun.
I hope you get plenty of rest, Guidance. I guess. I thought it was pretty fun when I started learning it too. It's a lot more involved in English when you have to sit down and write endless verbs and nouns and pronouns. In sign language, you actually move your body around a bit. That's perfect for a restless girl like me, who hates sitting still and taking notes.
Hey, Momoka. I was thinking, we have a day off work tomorrow, right?
Oh, that's right. I only work 4 days a week. It's Thursday tomorrow, which is my day off. Ali's schedule matches up with mine. She has the day free too. The week's been pretty frantic. I almost forgot.
Why don't you try teaching some sign language? I'd love to learn.
Are you sure about that?
Yep, I'm a bit dense, but I'm not the best with academics. But I'll give it my best shot. I feel kind of bad not being able to speak to your little sister. Especially when she's so cute.
She might look cute on the outside, but you'll be surely disappointed when you figure out what she's seeing. Is Ali talking about me? Mikan grins. How's that cuteness won her heart? Yeah, right. Dream on.
So, is Nika's a bit of a firecracker, huh?
You can call her that.
My Mikan is very outspoken. She doesn't mince words.
That's just a nice way of saying she's rude and ungrateful. Dad doesn't sound particularly upset about the conduct of his youngest daughter, though. Instead, he smiles, his eyes creasing in the corners. Yeah, that's half as irritating as Mikan. I doubt Dad would smile at me like that. I think he's just relieved that despite being deaf, Mikan's more than capable of standing up for herself. A little too capable, actually.
Mikan sounds like a blast. If she's half as funny as her older sister or her sister's friends, then she should be hilarious.
Ah, yes, hilarious. Being insulting all the time is very funny.
If she tries to insult me, I'll pick her up and hang her upside down.
You can do that.
Sure I can, I'm pretty strong. See?
Now he laughs and flexes her muscles.
So, we teaching sign language tomorrow. I'm be here a while longer. I'll have to get to know your family better. All your family.
But I don't know, sign language is pretty tricky. I'm not the best teacher. We only have a few days to get over it. That's not much time.
Maybe not. But it's not like I want to become fluent in it or anything. Just want to know a few simple words and phrases. Why don't you see what Mikan thinks? I bet she wants to talk to me too.
But as it transpires, and then when you ask Mikan, she's catching up on the hubbub around the table, which gives me a curious look. Why is Ali looking at me like that? Are my pigtails uneven? Your pigtails are fine, you little brat. I give one of Mikan's pigtails a tug for good measure. Ali's talking about learning sign language. She says she wants to get to know you better. She'd like to understand you. What do you think? But Ali really learned sign language. Sign language for my sake.
I know it's hard to believe,
but that's what she said. I can't tell how serious she is about it, but she seems willing enough to give it a shot. And then Ali will speak to her properly. That's the idea. I don't know how much I'll use Albie, but I can share some basics. That sounds like fun! I want to talk to Ali too. I'm tired of being left out of your conversations. Let's study sign language together. Mikan looks pretty pleased by this development, as expected. She was somewhat ecstatic in grade school when they used sign language teacher to teach kids in her class twice weekly. A couple of girls took it pretty seriously. They wrote in additional lessons so they can talk to her. Mikan's good friends with these girls now. They're like her best friends forever.
So what's the verdict? Does Mikan want to talk to me?
She said she'd love to.
Mikan likes to talk to everybody. She's very sociable.
Yep, you could call me the life and soul of the party.
What did she say?
She said that in the face of greatness, she's less than a measly, wriggly amoeba. Ha! You wish. There's no way I ever say something like that. I'm a good girl, and I don't tell lies.
Somehow I get the feeling that isn't what she said.
Really? Why are you giving that impression?
It's just a hunch. I'd like to be able to understand Mikan myself. So...
Ali claps her hands together and bows her head. Won't you help me, teacher? I asked you to not to expect too much, but I'll give it a shot.
Now he looks so grateful, I think she might give me a hug if we weren't both sat at the dinner table.
Thanks, Momoka. I'll knuckle down and study hard. With bad luck, I'll be at the top of the class.
You'll be the only member of the class.
Think coming top shouldn't be an issue.
I guess not. Just keep in mind that it's gonna be kind of tricky. Don't get too discouraged if you have a hard time.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. My dad tells me I'm as stubborn as a goat. I'm not the sort of person to give up, no matter how tough it gets going. That's good. Said you really did raise you well, Aoi. In fact, I had an idea of my own. Off work tomorrow. Maybe I should be home at home too. We'll be together. So,
Dad glances at Mikon.
would you three girls like to help me cook dinner tomorrow? I can teach Aoi a couple of simple recipes, like I promised. We can study sign language afterwards, while we're at the dinner table. Doesn't sound like that fun. We're just like a family.
Yay! I like cooking with you, Dad. I love to make omelet rice with lots of ketchup on top. Of course, you asked for omelet rice. You're such a kid, Mikon. So what? Omelet rice doesn't have to be childish. I was Aoi to decorate for me. Maybe we should draw hearts over it. Why would she draw hearts on your food? This isn't a maid cafe, you know. Huh? Does she want me to help her or something?
It doesn't help with something.
Don't take anything she says too seriously. She's just kidding around. No, I'm not. I mean, deadly serious. I think I can make Aoi do whatever I want. After all, I'm so sweet and cute and nice. Once Aoi learns a bit of sign language, I'll keep all to myself. She won't look at you ever again. What a bold declaration. I can't believe Mika already trying to take away from me. Doesn't look apologetic about it either. Why is she so gleeful? What a cruel, vicious little girl my sister is.
I'd love to cook together with all of you, especially Mikon.
Aoi's cheery face ignorant of the little spat occurring between my younger sister cuts right through my musings like a craft knife.
I'm really excited for tomorrow now. I can hardly wait.
Well, chirps. I'm gonna bookmark it here. And make sure to save it. But yeah, that is it for part 2. And Pro says, thanks for that. And I'm gonna like. But yeah. You are a Super Saiyan. Reach the next level. But anyway, yeah, that's it for Rich and I. Thank you everybody so much for listening and listening to me by silliness. Yeah, this is part 2 of the visual novel series, My Dear Prince. And yeah, I'm having so much fun doing this, especially the voices. I find it a real treat being able to like switch between each personality like on a dime. But yeah, good night everybody. Good night, Predix. Good night, Guidance. Good night, Karsleen. Good night, Jordan. Good night, Mappy. Good night, Jarvar. Good night to the rest of the chirps. Everybody who couldn't make it, I miss you. Take care. Stay safe. Stay nutty. I hope to see all of you again. Take care. And have a beautiful, lovely day. Or night. Bye, everyone. Until next time, see you later, chirps. Wah. Wah. Wah.